to my channel. Today's video is a fabric and pattern haul. Thank you so much for watching today. My name is Katrina and this is Create Something Pretty. Today's video is going to be the fabric and patterns that I have purchased in the last few weeks or so, September, October sort of time. So I have got quite a few patterns here. I believe there are 6 of them. I also have 2 pieces of fabric and I have some yarn to show you. So if you are interested in seeing that, please stick around. I also have been in my garden this morning. I normally get up and go take kids to school, come home, do some chores, and then when I get home, I normally go around my garden, have a little bit of a look around, see what's changed. So I did that with you guys this morning. So if you would like to come and have a look in my garden, please keep watching till the end. Let's get going. So I purchased 6 patterns here. I'm going to go through the patterns first and then I'm going to go through the fabric and the yarn at the end, so please stick around for that. So the first one I purchased is the Day Dress by Soft & Studio, and Soft & Studio also does the Clo bias skirt, which is a very popular one at the moment. So I had to get this one when it came out because I really love how it looks. I saw it made up as a shirt. I think it was like a little white shirt worn with a pair of jeans or something. I'm not sure if I saw it on the website or Instagram, but I just thought it was really pretty. So these patterns, this particular pattern was a little bit more expensive than the others, and they had a sale just recently, so it was still a bit more than what I would normally pay, but I believe she's Australian. I'm not 100% on that, but I just really wanted to get it. It was so nice, so I picked this one up, and you can see it has the little pulling across the front, little gathers and little tie. This sort of style seems to be everywhere lately. And it has the puffy sleeve or the more straighter. I'm not sure if that's a flare or if it's just straight, but it's just really pretty. And I would make either depending on my mood. So yeah, that's a really nice pattern by Soft & Studio, the Day Dress, and it goes from sizes 6 to 24. So the second pattern that I purchased is this one. And this is the Bryn cardigan. This is a fairly new pattern. Actually, they're both fairly new patterns. I had to get this. I used to have tops like this back in the 90s, and it was just really exciting to see this pattern come out. I really like this view in particular. Actually, I kind of like all of them. I don't think I have a favorite. So they do advise that you make this with rib fabric, and there's a couple of notions and things I think you probably should pay attention to. They call it a cardigan. To me, it's more of a shirt, a t-shirt, that sort of thing, just with buttons up the front. So I really am particularly interested in doing this one. I also like the idea of this one, but I'm not cropped, but in a long length. So all of these, you can crop them, make them to whatever length you like. And there's a bit of an example just inside the front cover here. I've never done buttons on, I have done buttons on knits. I don't know how this is going to go. That's the only thing I'm worried about with this. But they do have lots of instructions, and I do love true bias patterns, so I have to make it. So here's all your the three different styles. So the sleeveless, sleeved, or the longer sleeve, which you can alter that however you want. Really, that's pretty easy to fix. And yeah, so you can just chop it off wherever you please. So yeah, I'd really like to get this made up. I really like true bias patterns. I just feel like the patterns are very much lifestyle patterns, and I just really want to get this one made up. I don't know, the weather's getting quite warm at the moment. It's actually quite warm in here, so today I would love this, but this would be quite practical for most seasons as well. So that is the Bryn cardigan by True Bias. So the third pattern that I purchased September, October is this pattern, and these are the ginger jeans. This pattern I purchased because during the So Autumn Denim Challenge, I discovered that this pattern is actually a really good one because it has the pocket piece goes right across to the fly, which does help to give your body a bit of support and bring in some areas that you may not like, so such as what I have. So it has the high rise or the lower rise, and they call one of these are a stovepipe, and I believe the other ones is either a slim or a skinny jean. At the moment I would probably make the stovepipe style, so it's a bit less not as tight around your leg. So yeah, I'm really happy to finally get hold of this and give it a go. So hopefully I can have a go and really actually start making jeans and make them fit my different shape that doesn't seem to fit into ready-to-wear clothes very well. So that's a Ginger Jeans by Closet Core. So the fourth pattern that I purchased was this one, and this is the Lamana hoodie by Itch to Stitch. And I just really like how this has the color match. I cannot think of that word at the moment. Color matching or color, I don't know what it's called. I just can't think of that word. This is a zip up style hoodie, so it has a zipper along the front here, and then all these panels, so you can use different colored fabrics if you like, or just make it plain, so it's a bit of a feature. And then it has the option of this being a hood or just a higher neck sort of style. So I think that would be a really good one to have maybe when it gets a bit cooler, or depending on how our summer goes. It's actually getting quite warm at the moment, so I don't think this is something I really want to make at the moment. I'm thinking more about my summer wardrobe a bit more. So that was the Lamar hoodie and sweatshirt by Itch to Stitch. So the fifth pattern that I purchased this month was this one, and this is the Pattern Emporium Sweet Talker bubble sleeve top. Now this has, as it says, the bubble sleeve, and this is like, it's quite a puffy little bubble sleeve. I believe it goes up and under and has elastic sort of on the inside, so that the sleeve actually sits out a bit, and it comes in the different lengths. So they always have different options for Pattern Emporium patterns, and usually their patterns mash, so you could put this sleeve on a different pattern if you prefer. So I just like to get their patterns. They're not too expensive to buy because they're in Australian dollars, and they're just really handy to have. They're really wearable styles. I would like to make this in more of a drapey fabric. I just prefer that on me. Whenever a Pattern Emporium pattern comes out, there's always a video on YouTube. Kate does a pattern that I believe she's a designer of the patterns. She always does a video showing what to wear with these things and what fabrics to make them out of. She has loads of advice, so I definitely recommend watching those videos. They're really interesting, and I have started watching them quite often every time she has a pattern come out. So that's a Pattern Emporium Sweet Talker bubble sleeve top. And the last pattern that I purchased, this is probably the most recent one that I purchased, is a Cinch Me I'm Dreaming dress by Forest and Thread. So I'm going to have to put a picture in because this isn't a very good printout. Well, it's a good printout, but there's no real picture for you to see. So I saw this pattern come out on Instagram just recently. It's a fairly new release. It has this cinched in waist, like it has the 3 runs of thread or a cord through these channels on the front, and you can either bring it in and make it tighter, or you can leave it loose and just wear it as a loose, easy wear sort of dress. So it fits, like it suits a lot of different figures. So I really like the fact that the top was a bit more fitted, more finished looking, and then it had this skirt. So I just think it made it look just really, I just feel like it would suit a lot of people. So I had to get this one. I just thought it was really nice. I like the different lengths. It has a shorter length or the longer length, and it has a different length of sleeves. There's a shorter lantern style or a longer lantern style sleeve. So I had to get this. I initially saw it on this lady from Instagram. I'll put her handle on the screen, and I did ask if I could use her photos. She made up this absolutely beautiful dress for this pattern and using this beautiful fabric. I just loved her dress, so I had to ask, can I use your photo when I bought it? And thank you so much for letting me use your photo. Go check out her Instagram page. She has a beautiful makes on her page, and yeah, this dress, that sold it to me. It was so beautiful. So hopefully it looks as good on me as what it does on you. So that was the last pattern that I purchased for September, October. So that is all the patterns that I purchased for September, October. Now I have some fabric to show you. So I did buy some fabric just recently. I got stuck home during this school holidays time. My son was sick, so I really couldn't go to too many places. He was actually quite unwell. So I did get to a stage where I just had to get out of the house, and I ended up going to Spotlight, and I purchased this absolutely stunning rayon. I had actually seen it on their website, and I often, you see it on the website, but then you go into the shop and you're not sure whether you like it. I kind of did that. But now that I have it home, I like it even more. I really like this. This is a beautiful rayon. It's a fairly new one in, and it's this beautiful, it's really silky. I've got to say, I actually think I might have it upside down. It's a really silky rayon. It's really soft and maybe a touch shiny. I don't know. I just noticed it was quite different when I was ironing it. It has all these beautiful colors of flowers on it. And I picked up, I think I got 2.5 meters of this one. I couldn't leave it there. I didn't really have a plan for it, but I thought if I get 2.5 meters, then I at least have enough that I can make a dress as well. And it's quite wide. I think it's like 150. It's just wider than what I would expect to get from Spotlight. So that was my first purchase. It's so nice and so silky. I just have in my head that it'll be like a wrap something. I don't, just something that shows off the fabric. It's just really, really pretty. That's the back. So that is the first piece of fabric I purchased from Spotlight. And the last piece of fabric that I purchased for September or October was this fabric. Now I don't even know that I purchased this in September, October. It might have been earlier, but I know that I haven't shown it to you. So this was a remnant of fabric that was left over at the Dahlia Society. And I'm a bit of a sucker for remnants. I do find it's a great way to get some really nice fabric. And I believe this is Italia Jupe. I think it might be last season, so it has the very autumny sort of colors in there, but I just really like it. I do not have a plan, but I do see it as some sort of something with a V-neck, or possibly a wrap sort of top of some sort. Maybe the penny dress and top, that is a wrap pattern that has some pleats in the sleeves. So I'm considering something like that, but just something that I can wear semi-casual. So I could wear it to the shops, or I could wear it not necessarily too dressy, but just something I can get a lot of wear out of is what I'm thinking. So I just think it's a really, really pretty fabric, and this is such a solid color. So yeah, I picked that one up from the Dahlia Society, and I think that was before my last box that I purchased. So it might have been a while back, but I really wanted to show it to you. I did wash it and it frayed like crazy. So I have just overlocked the sides to take all that off so I don't lose any of my precious fabric. And I did get this in 2 pieces. So this one, I believe there was 1.15 meters, and this one is 50 centimeters. So there's enough there to get a sleeve and the body of a top out of there. So yeah, I'm very, very happy to have that. So the last thing that I have to show you is some yarn. So my daughter and I decided we wanted to go to the Healesville market this weekend, just been. We're a good hour away from Healesville. So we thought we'd go in there and just get out of the house and go and do something, because the boys are really boring in our house. So we took off and had some girl time to ourselves and a bit of retail therapy. So of course I went to Crumb Crafts. I went there while I was there as well. I didn't want to spend too much money because I have actually just bought the bespoke box from the Dahlia Society. So I have the garden tea party, I believe it's called, coming. So hopefully in the next few days that will arrive. So I did buy this as well. So I've been really, really naughty, and I picked up this yarn. This is a Sierra Chunky. I was just going to go in there and look, but then I saw a beanie made up out of this and I didn't take a photo. I'm actually kind of kicking myself. This is a beautiful yarn. It has all the colors in it. And it is, I did find out later and I didn't check at the time, it is 80% acrylic and 20% wool. So it has got all the beautiful colors, and yeah, it was knitted up in a beanie. So I'm thinking I might make something like that. I was told that I would get more than that out of this, so I'm not really sure though. This is 150 meters, so yeah, so I just think this is so pretty. I have looked at this particular brand of yarn several times and not purchased it, so this time I made sure I got it. It wasn't really as expensive as I expected it to be. But while I was at the market, I also picked up this yarn. I really shouldn't be buying yarn at the moment. I have so much of it and I really don't knit as much as I sew. This is Maximu yarns. This is hand dyed yarn, and it's just so pretty. It's just got like all these colors just speckled all through it. And he gave me a business card as well. So that's Maximu yarns, and all these yarns were hand dyed. So I had to grab it. I couldn't leave it there. I actually wonder if I should have grabbed 2 of them. It's actually quite pretty underneath there as well. See all the colors in it? So pretty. This is, I believe it's double knit, so it's like an 8-ply DK weight, and it says super wash merino. I believe that is what SW merino is, and there are 200 meters in it. Machine washable, hand dyed on the Mornington Peninsula. So local yarn and beautifully hand dyed. I kind of wish I had got 2. I could make something more with it. So, or even they have some beautiful sock yarn there as well. I haven't gotten into sock making, but not gonna say I'm not gonna do it. So there's always that as an option. So yeah, I was really pleased to get that. My daughter spent her money, got some beautiful things as well. So it was a really lovely weekend. So last thing I wanted to go over, there is something sitting next to me. This is my half finished frocktails dress. So I have done a lot of work on this. I've been working on it flat out this week, and I have neglected the housework. I've neglected everything to try and get this thing made. I have done, you can see the beautiful waistband here. This is the Alana's dress by Atelier Jupe, and it is almost finished. I just have to finish off the sleeves, and I just need to do the dress, but I'm letting it drop, but the other thing is I'm not 100% sure if I like it. I don't know. I'm kind of sitting on the fence with it. I feel like it's too big in the bodice, and I've already finished all this off, and it would be a lot of work to take it out again. So I'm not sure. I'm just not sure that it's entirely the right shape for me. It doesn't feel fun. I'll put it like that. When I'm wearing it, it's not a fun look. I feel like I'm trying to cover up too much. So I don't know. So I'm kind of debating what to do. I'm thinking that I might try another dress. So that may mean I don't get to make a jacket to go with it. So just depending on how the next few days go. So yeah, that is where I am with my frocktails dress. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed seeing the fabric and the yarn, and hopefully I'm not ruining any fabric bands or pattern bands. I'm very sorry if that's not good for you at the moment. So yeah, if you want to see my garden, please keep watching, but I'm going to say goodbye to you now. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you did like today's video. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you coming back and watching and liking my videos. Please let me know if there was something here that caught your eye, if you liked any of these things, and keep an eye out for the unboxing video that I'll have coming up hopefully next week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week with loads of sewing time, and I'll see you then. Hi, how you going? I just got back from dropping my kids off at school and doing a bit of a shop because we have my partner's dad's coming around tonight. So I just had to pick up a few things, and I have just started doing a bit of a cleanup. I was just watching Deb, your video, and I've found this apple in my son's lunchbox, or my daughter's lunchbox, so I'm just going to go drop that off to the rabbit, and I thought I would take you with me. Let's go have a look around the garden and see if anything has changed. First off, I'm going to let the dog out because he's been down the side of the house before I drop the kids off. Okay, let's go have a look. Up, they are huge. Ooh. Venice! Venice! Lettuce. Come here, buddy. You want an apple? Lettuce. Lettuce. Hi, darling. Hello. How are you, sweetie? Hi. Hi there. Hi, gorgeous. Hello, no. Hello. Need your food? Oh, hello. Hello. What are you doing? Go hop in there. You need to come out. Come out this way. I can't get past you. Ooh, flowering.